Well, the numbers are reducing slightly, but we're still talking an enormous number of people coming over to Poland, some 100,000 people a day. And at the point where we have been, which is normally a city of 60,000 residents, there are about 25,000 coming over by the day, a slight reduction from the 30,000 yesterday, but still an enormous amount for that city to cope with. And earlier today we spoke to the deputy mayor of that city, which is very near the border with Ukraine, and he shared his thoughts about the challenges that they are facing and the help that they need there.
I do not know what the UK is doing. I'm here 15th day. I'm here 16 hours per day. We are tired. There is 1.5 million refugees that have already arrived in Poland. Some estimates predict that it may be a further 6 or 7, reaching up to 8 million people. Poland will not be able to cope with that number. So yes, we do need support. We do need help, and the UK should be one of those countries helping us.
What I would say is that whilst the deputy mayor there is saying that they are concerned about coping, in fact they are coping incredibly well. I'm standing now outside an enormous warehouse, a bit like, if you can imagine, an IKEA store, which has been converted into a temporary refugee centre. And there is a huge amount of food here, blankets, clothes, toiletries, medical aid. They have free Wi-Fi. It really is remarkably well organised and calm. I think one of the big concerns is actually moving these refugees on, because ironically the circumstances that they are in here are, I don't want to say comfortable, because obviously it's a shocking situation, but it's very difficult to actually get them to make that leap from where they are in a place of safety and shelter to get on a bus, one of the many buses here, offering them transport to a whole new life, whether in Germany, Denmark, the Netherlands. Earlier we talked to somebody who had managed to fill a bus with 60 people going to Germany, and he had actually had to sort of go into the IKEA centre and sell his country to the refugees there, take a translator and explain to people why it would be good for them to get on his bus and prepare to have a new life in Germany. And he was really selling it to those refugees, saying you will have good accommodation, food, we will look after you, and you know, if you can't go home soon, then your children will be able to go to schools in Germany. And he had managed to fill the coach that he had brought. But there are other people going round with signs offering transport to other countries, and they are not actually being matched with refugees, because those refugees are understandably very focused on whether they can actually just go back to Ukraine soon. They've generally left husbands, brothers, parents, and they're not really thinking about setting up a new life. These are not economic migrants. They are fleeing for their lives, and many of them are hoping that they may be able to go back sooner rather than later.